Hi guys, welcome to Happy High Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will take a look at your next relationship in detail. For group 1, we have this crystal over here. Is it focused? Yep. For group 2, this is slightly pink in color. It's the rose quartz. And this blue crystal over here for group 3. Pause the video, meditate on them, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box. So make your selection and let's get started. Hi group 1, so for those of you who chose this crystal, first we will take a look at what's going on in your life right now so that it helps you better to decide whether or not you've chosen the correct pile for yourself. So for you, we have sacrifice and material and spiritual prosperity. Now I'm getting two messages over here. Your career is going fine and there's a sense of contentment over there. You are reaping the benefits of whatever you're sowing in terms of your career. As such, there are no financial worries. It's almost as if the only thing missing right now is a good romantic connection. However, there's also a sense of displeasure because I feel like to get to where you are right now in your career, you had to let go of something. Perhaps whatever you're doing at the moment is giving you good money, but it isn't something that you wanted to do. So basically, you're only doing this for the sake of, the material prospects, and you're not really getting any emotional satisfaction from what it is that you're doing. Also, you're not dating anybody at the moment. But this energy is very bittersweet. It's like I'm working, yes, I'm making money, I am, financially independent, I can fulfill all my wishes and those of anybody else around me whom I care for. But oftentimes you find yourself asking the question, am I truly happy? So that is what your scene is at the moment. Alright, now let's take a look at the next person that you're going to date. What will they be like? So for that, we have Butterfly, which says, be ready to transform with wisdom. And we have Tiger, accept your magnificence. Alright, so right off the bat, this person has a very diverse personality. It's like two extreme points over here. There is one side to them, which is very stern and fierce. And then there's this other side which is so childlike, so full of enthusiasm. And I don't think that this is the personality that they showcase in front of everyone. It's more so this. So you can consider this person to be kind of like a coconut, very tough from the exterior, but very tender on the inside. Another message that I'm getting is that when this next romantic person when this next boyfriend or girlfriend of yours is about to enter your life, you might start seeing a lot of butterflies as signs from your angels that the person is about to come. This person is constantly upgrading themselves. They have absolutely no attachments to material things. It's not a very difficult thing for them to renovate their house every now and then, or change all the furniture or even their clothes. They just like to change with the times. Many people, they consider themselves to be belonging to the wrong generation, or they keep living in the past because, of course, there are different reasons, but more so because there's a sense of familiarity in the past and you're not really ready to face what's in front of you and what's about to come. Your person, the next person that you're going to date is very different from that. They have absolutely no issues letting go of what's been done. This is someone who is very present, very, they don't just live, they're not just existing, they're living. Wow. My thoughts are all over the place. Very fun energy over here, and also I'm getting these vibes that they'll be very protective towards you. I'm not getting possessive to the sense of them being a maniac, but it's almost as if, because you're not in the chirpiest of energies at the moment, but this is something that the next person that you're going to date, that is who they inherently are. So when you spend time with them, when you're with them, they will be lifting up your spirits. And when you first see them, not their face, but more so the vibe that they give off, that is the first thing that you'll be noticing about them. All right, let's see what else. So we have femme fatale and hedonist. So this person might have black hair, but more so I'm getting like salt and pepper for their hair type. Very, very good to look at, very sexy. This person this person's going to worship your body. There's going to be a lot of physical attraction between the both of you. I wouldn't say right off the bat, because initially this person can seem to be a bit intimidating, so you might not really warm up to them as quickly as they'd like or as quickly as you'd hope. It can take some time, but once you get to know this side of their personality, of course it'll be easier. This person's also very creative, although I'm not getting that they've made a career out of whatever it is that they have as a hobby, this creative thing, but there definitely is some creative hobby of theirs that they have, which is very, very close to them. And once you start dating them, and once you see how in touch they are with with this childhood hobby of theirs, it can encourage you to perhaps travel back to your childhood and pick up right from wherever you'd left off that particular hobby of yours. I'm also getting that because this person's very intimidating, just in general, you might have some issues communicating with them clearly, because that's what I am facing at the moment. There are so many thoughts racing in my head, but I'm not able to articulate them properly. So I think that is exactly what's going to happen with you as well. When you see them, you might get so intimidated that you find it difficult to talk to them. Okay, now we will see how are you going to meet this person. And for that we have the King of Pentacles. So this person is very, very wealthy. They can be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, don't have to be necessarily. There is a very strong chance that you'll meet this person through work or at work, or they're a friend of friend and you get to know about them. They have attained a lot of stability in their life. So have you. It's just that they're happy being where they are and you're not that happy. And when you start dating this person, group 1, they're going to provide you not just with financial security, but also a lot of emotional security. Like, you'll know that this person is not going to go anywhere. And I think that sense of security is one of the primary things that everybody craves for in a relationship. So that's really good. Now let's see, when are you going to meet this person? And for that we have the Four of Wands. So another message that I'm getting is that you might meet them at a social event. It can be somebody else's wedding. But the time frame that I'm getting, and please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so there's absolutely no need to come back after the set time in the comment section and not be so pleasant. I'm getting 4 weeks to 4 months. And this card is going to tell us how your relationship will be. And for that we have Justice. So this is beautiful. There will be healthy boundaries. There will be a mutual respect for each other's me time. This person is also going to encourage you, because see, you're not happy being where you are right now. So this person might shove you into the right direction and give you that much needed encouragement to actually go after your dreams and not just the money. But the relationship will be very well balanced. You won't feel even for a second that you're the only one doing all the work. This person will put an equal effort to make this relationship successful. There will be a lot of stability in the connection as well, and it can lead to marriage also. Now let's see what message does Spirit have for you. Don't let pride get in your way. Alright, what I'm getting right off the bat from this card, group 1, is that because this person has such an intimidating personality and you notice how easy it is for them to charm people around them, this can mess with your ego a little bit, and you might feel like, why should I talk to them? They should come to me, and things like that. Don't let that happen. Alright, if you get intuitive nudges to make the first move or to talk to them, or, if they're being nice to you, there's absolutely no need in that case to especially let your ego get in the way. Now let's see what their possible initials might be. So Spirit, what might be the possible initials of the next person group 1 is going to date? Okay, we have D, E, K, R, N, L, Q, B, A, S, I, and L. So these might be the first letters of their first name, middle name, or surname. Alright, these are all the messages that I have for you, Group 1. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Share this video if you liked it. And to book a personal reading with me, you can contact me on Instagram or my email ID. And you can also give me a follow on Instagram for more pick a card readings. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, Group 2. So for those of you who chose this crystal, first let's take a look at at what's going on in your life at the moment so that you can decide better whether you've chosen the right pile for yourself or not. So for you, we have memories of love and rejoice in celebration. Interesting. For the most part, you seem to be happy, Group 1. Group 2, sorry, you might have been attracted towards Group 1 as well. That's what I was going to say. Your social life is going pretty smoothly. You have a close group of friends around you, even though, we're living in COVID times. But I think your social life for the most part is good. You have very supportive friends around you. You've recently accomplished something and that has given you a reason to celebrate. This could have been at work or some personal goal that you had for yourself. But there still is something that you feel is missing. Now, for some of you, you're getting nostalgic about someone from the past. And for others of you, you keep on daydreaming about just something more that you want to do. I'm not really picking up a sense of contentment over here. So it's almost as if you have attained one goal, but there are so many more that you are wanting to fulfill. And you keep daydreaming about them. This does not necessarily have to be love just because it says memories of love. Of course, for some of you, like I mentioned, you are reminiscing about something that did not turn out the way you hoped it would. And it could have been because of a third-party interference. But for some of you, this is also because in your bucket list, you have recently checked one item. So that has given you a reason to celebrate. But there's so much more that you have to accomplish still. And that's where your mind keeps going back to. Alright, now let's see who is the person that you're going to date next. So we have Giraffe, which says aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. And we have Bat, which says see through illusion into truth. So the next person that you're going to date is going to keep you up at night because, well, of course, the first because is, why. And then the second because is because they are quite nocturnal. This is, one of those people who are more productive at night, who like to study or work on their projects or whatever the heck it is at night. They're not really morning people. Till the afternoon even. So that's one thing. They're going to be very tall. They're going to be very lean. And when you look at them, they have, how there are some people whom if you look at, you feel like they're always smiling or there's always that smile on their face. So that is one aspect to their personality. But I think there is a light and dark side to it. Now, when I say dark side, I don't mean like, this sadistic or psychopath, things like that. It's just that although they have a very smiley face, don't expect them to be in a jolly mood 24/7. That becomes slightly difficult for them. And I'm also getting the sense that sometimes they can be a bit of they might try to smother you every now and then, and that can bother you a little bit, but of course not too much. This person is going to be wise beyond their years, very intelligent. You can talk to them about anything under the sun. They'll never run out of topics to talk to you. And this is one person who truly believes in ripping off the band-aid. Alright, they have no idea what sugarcoating is. They tell it like it is, whether you like it or not. So they're sweet and they're savage. That's that light and dark side. Alright, let's see what else. So we have Advocate and Destroyer. So, of course, for some of you, this person can legit be working in the legal field, and they might be a lawyer, they practice law, they either have their own law firm or are attached with one or something like that. Or even if it is not legal work that they do, there's some aspect to it, perhaps a lot of documentation and things like that. Regardless, this person firmly believes in the concept of justice. Neither do they do wrong by anyone, nor can they silently sit and stand anything wrong happening to anybody around them. They're also going to be a very supportive partner in terms of if you have any ideas. Wow, like I had just mentioned with the memories of love over here, that there's still so much that you want to accomplish that your mind keeps going back to. So this person is going to pump you up. They're going to be your very own cheerleader, and they're going to encourage you to actually go after those things. Perhaps people in your life so far have not been very supportive of those particular ideas and dreams of yours, which is why you might have started questioning yourself whether they're actually good ideas, whether you'll actually get something fruitful out of them. But this person has a totally different take. When you share your ideas with them, you'll see how intently they're listening, how genuinely concerned and interested they seem. And the way they'll pep you up, my God, it'll just force you to leave the bed that instant and get to work. With Destroyer over here, your person does not believe in following rules just for the sake of it. They do not like anything or any belief that they think is redundant. I wouldn't necessarily call them a rule breaker, but if they feel like something is being followed just for the heck of tradition, but it does not really make any sense in today's times, they simply will not do it. And I think the more time you spend with them, you'll also realize that there's absolutely no need for you to follow suit just because that's what everybody else before you has been doing. Okay, now let's see, how are you going to meet this person? And for that we have Ace of Cups. This is so beautiful. For you or for them, it can be love at first sight. And I see this offer coming towards you. This can be while you're vacationing at a beach, or perhaps you live in a beach town and you've gone for a stroll in the evening and you might meet them, something like that. All right, now let's see, when are you going to meet this person? And for that we have Seven of Pentacles. So it can take some time, roughly about 7 months. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading. So if the timing does not work out for you, please don't come back in the comment section and be mean unnecessarily. There's still a lot of investment that needs to be done. And I think there is some work that this person needs to do on themselves and that you need to do on you. Once you both are ready, the spirit will bring you both together. And this card over here is going to tell us how your relationship will be. And for that we have the Devil. So intense sexual attraction right off the bat. Lots of it. So, but this is good. There is a very good balance of both lust and love over here. You both will be hooked to each other. You know, you'll be like one of those classic couples who join at the hip. Very difficult to separate the both of you. You both always have your, you cannot get your hands off of each other. Even if you both are at a party, you both will grab a corner and things like that. Now let's see what message does Spirit have for you. Show the world the real you. So this is good because what this means, group 2, is that perhaps because you are not getting the kind of support that you would hope for, some tendencies to customize yourself might have crept up on you, and that is something that you should stop immediately. Even if you like this person, it's love at first sight and whatnot, don't change yourself for them. All right, let's take a look at their possible initials. So Spirit, what might be the possible initials of the person that group 2 is going to date next? We have O, D, another O, so their first name and surname might start from the same letter. M, S, I, B, F, U, L, Y, and another S. All right. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can contact me on Instagram or my email ID. You can also follow me on Instagram for more pick a card readings. And if you liked this video, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Share this video if you liked it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi group 3. So for those of you who chose the blue crystal, first we'll see what's going on in your life right now so that it can help you gain a better clarity into whether you've chosen the right pile or not. So for you we have universe and power. I think group 3, very recently you've closed a chapter of your life that wasn't serving you well. This could have been a relationship or it could have been something in your career. Whatever it was, as soon as you've closed that chapter and you've just started a fresh one for yourself, you're feeling extremely empowered. I'm getting like boss energy over here. You're feeling very good about it. You're quite proud of yourself for finally having taken that decision. In fact, now you might be asking yourself, why the heck did it take you so long to get out of whatever it was? Like I mentioned, does not necessarily have to be a relationship. It could have been a friendship that wasn't serving your best interest. It could have been a career that wasn't suiting you and something that you entered into just because it was expected of you or whatever. Also, some of you have just moved out of wherever you were living into someplace new, and some of you have shifted altogether to a different country. Okay, now let's see who is the person that you're going to date next. And for that we have Panda, Stay Balanced and in Your Essence, and Badger, which says bring your life into balance. So the word balance is being heavily focused over here. So this person, they might be a Libra or have strong Libra placements in their chart. This person's very, very cute to look at. Like right off the bat, they're adorable. They're a hugger group 3. So brace yourself for that. This person exudes a lot of warmth and a lot of love and a lot of compassion. It's like one hug from them or one touch from them, even if it is as simple as them placing a hand on your shoulder, it can legit wash off all your worries and all your stress and anxiety from throughout the day. You will notice how meticulously this person works, and you'll also notice how easily they manage not just their career, not just their work, but also their relationship with you and with all the other relationships that they have with their family and friends and whatnot. And this is going to inspire you, perhaps, if you feel like at the moment your life is not very balanced. When you see your partner handling it so well, it is going to inspire you to do so yourself. They'll also be very, very supportive of you in all your dreams, all your plans, whatever ambition you have. And one more message that I'm getting for you, group 1, is that perhaps a lot of you have recently started a business of your own and you are operating globally. Okay, now let's see what else. So we have Hermit over here. And then we have Messiah. The person that you're going to date next might be of Asian origin. They might be having a beard, very long hair. This person's very heavy on the whole concept of, me time being extremely important. So that's one thing. I don't think they're dating anybody right now, group 3. Your person, they're one of those people, because they spend their energy in cheering people up and being so nice to everyone, to recharge their batteries, they need some time alone. And you need to understand that and you need to respect that. This person's, their heart, it is huge. They are very big on charity. They might either be working with one or be closely associated with one. You'll notice how whenever they get their paycheck, the first thing that they do is go and make some donations. So that is one thing. I feel like this person also has some secret hobby which they haven't really told a lot of people about, and one reason behind it can be the fear of judgment, which is why whatever this activity is that they like to do, I'm not getting any nasty vibes from it. It's just something that they like to do. Perhaps it's not very conventional and they don't want people to mock them, so this is something that they do in private. Of course, they're going to share it with you. And the reason why they'll share it with you is because they have they will be having trust in you that you won't mock them for it. This person's also, they will be showing you the way. That's one thing that I'm hearing. Whenever you feel stuck, whenever you feel like you don't know what to do next, whether it is a big decision or whether it is a small decision, this is one person whom you can always count on to give you the right advice. One more thing that I'm hearing is that this person will not tell you what you want to hear, but they'll tell you what you need to hear. Now, unlike group 2's person, fortunately, your person knows how to sugarcoat, so they are going to deliver soft blows, but they will keep on giving you reality checks every now and then. Okay, now let's see how are you going to meet this person. And for that, we have death. So, of course, I'm not exactly getting the how, but I'm getting a when scenario, and that is when you are in whatever capacity you have done some major change in your life or gone through some major transformation. We had seen that you've recently closed a chapter and come out, stepped into a new one. So I think then this person whom you're going to date next is not very far off based off of these timelines. They might be a Scorpio. And for some of you, it can be someone from your past. Now let's see, when are you going to meet them? And for that, we have the 10 of Wands. Now, please keep in mind that this is a general reading. So if this does not match with you, if this does not happen with you, the timeline, please don't come back in the comment section and be mean uselessly. But the timing that I'm getting over here is 10 weeks to 10 months. But more so, this person is going to enter your life when, one, you've undergone a complete renewal of sorts, and two, when you're so busy in work and you have just so much going on for you that you're not even entirely focused on relationships and love and romance. And that is when this person comes. It's almost as if you won't be able to see them entering your life. Like, you wouldn't know when this person entered, and behold, they're just there. And this card over here is going to tell us how your relationship with this person will be. And for that, we have Queen of Pentacles. So this person is going to treat you like a queen. They will be providing you with this immense sense of security, not just financial, but also emotional. They will be fulfilling all your needs. Unlike most people, they will not shy away from letting bear their emotions and however they're feeling. There will be a very good balance between their masculine and feminine sides as well. You'll feel very nurtured and very loved by this person. So that's good. Let's see what message does Spirit have for you. And for that, we have the energy is gaining momentum. So definitely any minute now, this person can enter your life, group 3, because we've seen that the timelines are really matching over here with death and universe. All right, now let's see what might be the possible initials of this person. So group 3, what might be the possible initials of the person that group 3 is going to date next? Possible initial of the person that group 3 might date next, Spirit. What the hell? Spirit, what might be the possible initial of the person that group 3 will date next, please? Thank you. So we have JB, S, A, one more A. So they can have, their first name and surname begins with the same letter. F, V, I, H, O, Z, and E. I'm hearing Zoe. Either you're a Zoe or the person that you date next knows a Zoe. Okay, so these are all the messages that I have for you, group 3. You can follow me on Instagram for more pick a card readings and get in touch over there to book a personal reading, or on my email ID. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Don't forget to share it if you liked it, and also hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Bye.